All right, hello. This is gonna be a pick a mini brands book. Yeah, they have books, so I'm really excited to open these up. So please give me a moment while I break into this. So it says there's 5 items, but I read some reviews on it, and basically you really only get 3 books in here because there's gonna be like a bookshelf or something, and then a little magnifying glass. I almost called it a microscope. Magnifying glass to read the tiny little prints. As you can see, there's 3 different piles. So after reading reviews, I want to say though, these ones were much more expensive than the others. So I don't know if they're that good of a value. I actually thought I was buying 2-pack. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy these. I have so far started doing these this year, these mini brands. My kids love them, so it's fun as well. I always think, but these are interesting. So on the little packaging, it shows Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And interesting enough, I had the weirdest thing, okay, about reading a book to the left. And from another reader, and I have Alice's Adventures in Wonderland, Lewis Carroll off to the side here. So when I was doing my Alice in Wonderland videos, I am pulling in a lot of Sagittarian energy and Gemini, interesting enough. 6-4, 6-2, 12-3, 12-7, 29-10, 12-10. Okay. Can be any signs. Those don't have to be your signs, but I was like, all right, well, hello, Gemini. And there's some Cancerian energy as well. Dude, it's getting hot. It's going to be so hot today. I'm like, oh my gosh, it is getting actually pretty toasty in my place up here. Okay, I got the ball open. So check the comments. That's where I will timestamp each pile. I have some Akashic Tarot, some regular tarot, hidden truth, messages, characters, places, some interesting stuff in here. So first things first, this is part of the mystery and the unveiling. I decided only to put 3 in, and I am going to do this all in one take. Usually, sometimes I split it into multiple videos. I tried not to put too many cards in, so they shouldn't be too long. So the first book, for pile number 1, your book is, dun 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 dun. I have to clear my throat. I brought a little coffee up. Oh, what is this? Oh, it even comes with a cute little bookmark. It's a Goosebumps. Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy. R.L. Stein. Oh my gosh. So I already brought in some R.L. Stein books. So in my pick of cards with the gross and the garbage pail kids, R.L. Stein. Interesting enough, I didn't use any garbage pail, but this is fun. Night of the Living Dummy. So these are real books. Apparently you're supposed to be able to maybe actually read the actual book as I flip through it. Like, yeah, weird. Maybe I'll read something out of here. I'm just going to put sometimes I do that. I like doing that and getting little bibliomancy, but understanding that, also for fun, entertainment, reread books. Akashic Tarot. I don't know why I keep... It's just an itch in my throat. Okay, hold on. You need to take a drink. Having a little coffee. Night of the Living Dummy. So that's your first one. Pile 1. And you can go to the comments. I will timestamp that in. Let's see what this one is. There is a book in this one. Good. Colleen Hoover. Reminders of Him. I got no clue what this book is. Reminders of Him. A young mother fights to earn a place in her child's life. But is there room for her? Look, that's what it says on the back. Look at that. Okay, these are kind of cool. I'm going to tell you guys, though, and maybe it's because they're fairly new, but this was $16.95 for this one ball. So usually the mini brands, that might be for 2, a 2-pack, depending on which ones they are. So that was a little more expensive than normal, but these are pretty cool. I mean, fun little collector. Reminders of Him. I've never heard this book. Whoa. But that makes sense. A child. Okay, I just flipped. Dude, you guys, I feel all I flipped my nose ring out. I flicked it. Oh, well, I'll find it later. New York Times bestselling author Colleen Hoover. No clue about that one. All right, that's going in number 2. In the middle there, okay? In the middle. Okay, let's see what this one is. Number 3. Okay, there is a paper in this one. Let's see. This one comes with a magnifying glass, okay? So we have the magnifying glass so we can, maybe I'll open it up and read little snippets out of the books. I don't know. That was kind of crazy. I'm going to set that on number 3. Ooh, magnifying glass. Matilda. Okay, so rolled doll. So on, like I was saying, on the packaging, it showed Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by the same author. Roald Dahl, Matilda. Okay, it says, make sure everything you do is so completely crazy, it's unbelievable. The world's #1 storyteller, did I pronounce that right? Roald Dahl, Matilda. Okay, guys, sometimes, because it says everything you do is so crazy. Yeah. I wonder why this one came with like an extra little, telling you, here's a magnifying glass. Here's instructions in all these different languages. It says, do not use the magnifying glass under the direct sunlight or any hard light to avoid eye strain. Do not playing with it for a long time. Okay? So be careful, be wise with your magnifying glass, okay? Outside, don't do that. Burn your eyes. Burning ants. I saw a lot of ants. Matilda, okay? Illustrated by Quentin Blake. Roald Dahl, Matilda. Okay, that's going to be number 3. Okay, I am going to open up the other one. I have one more in here. I'm pretty sure it is the bookshelf, the bookcase. So then you can put your little books in. And it says there's like, I don't know, 40 iconic minis to collect. Oh, it shows some of the, maybe these are all the different ones. Potentially. Different bookmarks. Y'all want me to tell you what it says? Oh, you want me to tell you? That's only showing a little bit. Because there's more than 40, then there's got to be more than... I will just kind of throw it out there. The BFG. The Twits. More Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Suspicious Minds, Stranger Things. More Goosebumps. Mad Libs. Vampire Diaries. Cat Kid. Hollow City, Clueless, Christmas Carol, Dogman. Oh, Peculiar. See, my daughter is gonna love these. I think that she loves these little minis. So, and I thought, why not? Let's have fun with it. Yeah. And the Akashic Tarot, one thing I've learned regarding this is sometimes there is, connections. We're drawn to listen and read different stories. This is very interesting because this one is not seem like a child's one, right? This is older because it is a young mother fights to earn a place in her child's life. Colleen Hoover. So I wanted to say, I kept getting the name Tobias or Toby and then Seth. I don't know if I had said those names before. I might read a little snippet out of Lewis Carroll as well. Okay, let's see. I'm pretty sure this is going to be... Oh, yeah. You put together your little bookshelf. So then you hold. So there we go. All right, guys. So there you go. Number 1, number 2, number 3. Check the comments to go to the pile. I have no clue exactly which messages are in here. I do have some high vibes and Akashic Tarot. This is where it's different. So there is a bookmark. I only got 3 books, so they're not lying. That's literally. So it says you get 5 books, but you get 5 items. All right? Keep that in mind. So I'm going to go backwards here and remove these little piles. So if you want pile number 3 and Matilda, I am going to still leave the magnifying glass over here by number 1. Check the comments. Pile number 2, reminders of him and Colleen Hoover. Okay? And let's begin. What are we at? 922. So this was interesting. 922. So I am going to start this. 922. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. There's a lot of like I'm on my mother. Yeah. Different Gemini as well, but 922 is also maybe Libra, Virgo, cusp energies, Night of the Living Dummy. So let's see what it says on here. It says, introducing Slappy, the dummy. Look in the back of the book. Includes a behind the screams interview with R.L. Stein and more Don't miss. So I'm going to look where I put the little bookmark in. I know this is going to be weird. I don't know. I'm trying something new. See, it's tiny. So here we go. I'm going to see if I can even read this. Nope. Nope, it's not legible. Let me go to the first page. And some people said that. It ends up being so tiny. You can read the first page really well. Chapter 1, M. So I can read this. In the very beginning of the book, you can. I see Chris with a K and Lindy, Chris's head. It says, Chris Powell struggled to get her twin sister's attention. Lindy Powell glanced up from the book she was reading to see what the problem was. Instead of, here we go, trying to read this. This is a little challenging, right? Okay, Lindy saw a round pink bubble nearly the size of Chris's head. Nice one. Without much, okay. So Lindy and Chris. Lindy's the paperback, okay? I feel like, oh, literally, yeah, I'm just saying, literally, if you look at that, some reviews kind of mention that, literally, you can only read the first page. After that, you really struggle. But interesting enough, okay, cute little Minnie Brown's bookmark. I'm gonna put that in for the Goosebumps. Now let's check out your cards. All right, let's see how I want to do this. I did high vibe, so first and foremost, let's see about humanity. Look at that. Step away from the electronics. No cell phone, no video games, no nothing. Just be human. It doesn't say no books. That is your high vibe. Whoa, birthplace of dreams. So I'm going to unveil it this way. This is a first one I've done, guys. So it's always fun when I do a new set. Yeah, it's always fun when I do a new set because I really don't know. I do get different cards in there. This is about humanity. Be a human. Get away from the electronics. No video games, no nothing. Just be human. Birthplace of dreams, pursuit of goals, belief in the possibilities. So here's your place. The waiter, attendant of hospitality, steward, and cleanliness. So your place is this birthplace of dreams. Maybe this has something to do with it. These goosebumps. Night of the living dummy. That says a twin. Interesting enough. The waiter, look at that. Six of Swords is good. This is moving on from feeling like stuck in your thoughts, in your head, backbiting communication, stepping away even, maybe some of the stuff you hear online or even text messages or, even video games. This is moving away. There is there's other people. It's kind of maybe going out with others even. A cleaner, hospitality, the waiter, he's waiting. No way, Ace of Wands, new passion. That's so interesting because you get the sparkler too. I see 1661. And Ace of Wands is new passion. King of Swords in reverse though. See, I brought up that air sign. So Gemini, I brought up a lot of Gemini actually, right? Could be Libra or Aquarian, but this is a masculine energy. I'm saying that there could be oh shit, here we go. Let's get to the truth of it. We're investigating. This King of Swords in reverse. So there might have been some really harsh words. Dummy, Night of the Living Dummy. Someone's a dummy. 6-1. Damn, that's some crazy stuff. 161. Because underneath this King of Swords. So you are them. Understand when I do these, it can resonate for who you are or someone you're dealing with. Regardless, this masculine person was very rude, very cutting. There could have been dishonesty. And usually to see that, and I feel like it had something to do with online stuff. Maybe it's a beautiful time going out. You could be a waiter. I don't know. Maybe they were really rude communicating to the waiter because it says, I wish I had treated you better. Treating a waiter better even, or the waiter. Wow, releasing anger. Oh, releasing anger come through in a different one as well. with fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries, potentially. But, and it doesn't have to be. It was in another one of my pick a decks, but I saw that. But I'm even seeing that these might have been really harsh words. Anger is a natural emotion, but I recognize that holding on to it can be toxic for me. I look at the person who has caused me pain and see them as human being they are. I release the anger I feel and free myself. Freeing myself and expanding to love. These are the mindful messages. Wow, so it's so interesting, guys, because I set a whole new thing up. So I finished. I'm just bringing this up. If you haven't watched it yet, I had a pick a dragon for your message. Different characters, different tarot, different oracle coming through with that. But I'm seeing a similarity. Like, so maybe there's a message even with you with that. You know what I mean? Okay, I just got to talk about. So video games. Let's talk about video games for a second. Because I'm guilty of it too. And literally, when you're playing them, you're battling, you're killing, you're trying. You're going to end up cussing the person out or... But someone wishes they were... And you know what I mean? Maybe there's someone playing video games and then blaming another person for making them die on the game, on the video game, you know, or... lose. I don't know, but we can also understand. So it also talked about, you know, releasing the anger because it is an emotion that needs to actually be, and there's this action, passion. And the last one, I really saw, so the Ace of Wands was in reverse, and this might have been dealing with a Sagittarian. Doesn't have to be. Or someone, or even someone who overindulged. Maybe it was even too. I'm seeing these masculines treating each other like shit. Even this is interesting. There was a really even a part of family because Cancer sign, Scorpio, Pisces masculine. Very very heavy emotions, regardless of their sign. But I do bring that in. It's harsh communication. It's heavy emotions. Even feeling as a victim. There could have been overindulging even. Okay, and wishing treated better, releasing anger. Here's the next one. Your mindful message, something happening within 4 years. So whatever you were just thinking of. A loving friends. Oh, man. So it could be dealing with friends as well. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me to the best that I can be. I am loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships, which may be toxic or keeping me stagnant. Right. And that's even letting go of those type of people. Belief in the possibilities, birthplace of dreams. So maybe it is someone like this that was, and maybe they recognize it even. They released anger on you. Whoa, fated meeting and the... Okay, here's your Akashic. There's a fated meeting and the master artisan, but I see these in reverse. Okay, I'm gonna read them both. Oh, did I bring the book over? I think I gotta go grab it. Did I? Yes, I have it right here. Okay. This is about even money or working. This is about someone from work, potentially, or your craft. This is even about a payday or receiving something, but there's a fated meeting. It's in reverse. So something within 4 years. This is your timeline. Okay? Dealing with this. And this is even pursuit of goals and belief in possibilities. I'm going to look at both of them. Upright says that it is happening in reverse, and I read them both ways. Right? And so, well, because they do have a message both ways. The fated meeting was in reverse, and so is this. So this also says that someone is avoiding something. Okay? Let me see why we've got caught in the ruins. This is potentially a karmic thing. I see 8-7 again, or 8-4, 8-8. So maybe Leo energy, or Cancerian. Let's see, I need to go to this fated meeting. Oh, I don't know. When it's in reverse, it's someone avoiding it. There is a person, Gemini 6-1. I'm not shit in ya. Page 61. Okay, we got 6 of Swords. And I remember I even said, and maybe it has something to do about, you know, that time frame, June. I also saw 604, right? 60 and 61. It's on page 61. So this is someone moving forward, taking action. And what I'm seeing is there is communication that maybe, you know, it was harsh, cutting it, and maybe it was online, being human, and even releasing anger towards something, right? And understanding, seeing the human being who's caused pain, that they are a human being, and release, you know, feel and freeing myself and expanding to love. So letting it go and then being open for the loving energy, because there's a person in your life with whom you had made plans to work on your karma together to undo past life patterns and create greater reciprocity, love, and support. Unfortunately, this card reverse shows that one or both of you have fallen into old habits or some sort of denial. You must see the relationship for exactly what it is and do not let the undercurrent of a past life feelings drive you. You have come together for a purpose, but one of you hasn't truly woken up with an eye to the future and a commitment to grow. Your relationship with your higher self is the foundation of every relationship in your life. So see the truth of this situation. Your inner voice tells you that progress and even happiness with this person eludes you. It may be time to look beyond this relationship. There are many other new and past life partners who can find a place on your karmic dance card. Wow. Yeah, and it shows moving on with that. This also says 6-2, whether this card is upright or reversed, notice the neighboring card to which the clock tower spire point. And I do want to also say not every pile, I don't believe every single one got more than one card, actually. Let's take a deep breath. So the clock tower is right here, and it's pointed down. If any. So there is no card. No way. This is crazy. Oh, boy. I wish I treated you better. Dang. That's even the stuff we're supposed to work on. Maybe within 4 years, things will come back around or something like this. But it does say to let that go and somebody else. And it maybe it is about karmic work or receiving something. All right. It provides more insight about this new person, about how this fated meeting takes place. Maybe the rest of these things do as well. The goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy, R.L. Stein. All right, the Akashic Force here. Let's take a deep breath. Fill yourself with the expectation of someone special coming. Feel the excitement of this important approach. It's someone to know, to hold, and to help you. This person is almost here. And that's what I was saying, though, like moving forward. And maybe it's a waiter. I don't know, or you are a waiter. It has, I mean, wow. 8 of Keys. Okay, we're going to go to the keys. The keys represent the earth energy, right? Work, a paycheck, even your craft. In reverse, I need to see this here. The roses. Here we go. The keys. Oh, maybe it is Aquarius. I see also potentially a Cancerian. Maybe something in July happens. Maybe even August. Depends on when you get there. But it does say within 4 years, right? I picked one time oracle, and that's what I got for you. So let's see. So by 2028, 205 and 206 are the pages. The reversal of this card actually indicates a time of a great return. Okay, so this is good. This is receiving. Ooh. All right. You have shared your gifts with the world, and now a wonderful phase of receiving is here for you. You have worked hard and brought your efforts and energy to bear in making your contribution to humanity. To humanity. Humanity. That's your key word here. So even when I brought up the Aquarian energy, maybe this is who it is even. You or them. I feel like it is just that someone, you know, there might have been some cutting words, but receiving something, maybe a waiter giving good tips or something, or vice versa, or treating a waiter better. The wait. Could also be Libra or Gemini energy. That's what I pulled so much of as well. Okay. Now it's time for the universe to give back. The riches and fulfillment you deserve are pouring back into your hands. It is the return of all your efforts tenfold. Close your eyes and feel yourself filled with all the gifts you have to share with the world. Sense those energies pour through your heart and mind and out to the people around you. Feel the ease of the sharing. You cannot be drained, for all that you give flows back to you unceasingly. To create return, do this sharing frequently. 207. Because that got so, someone coming in, right? Maybe this has to do with even friendship, right? Surrounding yourself with people. Fated meetings. Support that are... You're loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. Releasing old friendships, which may be toxic. And I'm seeing this is totally doing that and moving forward. No. And then receiving something. And for some of you, it is definitely about new companionship, friendships, soulmates that you... Karma is working on things. You know, there's forgiveness work. There's unconditional love, means you love even when they're not being very lovable. But in no manner, and I think every reader talks about this as well, that to not use unconditional love or love bombing or things like that to allow abuse, mental or physical or anything like that with another human being. That's not working through your karma. And maybe there was just harsh words and anger released with this. Do I have... Well, with that being like that, it makes me want to like open up, because I'm seeing it not really showing me. Because the clock tower is pointed down. 6, 7. I feel like it's something coming in during that time, and maybe it is in your community. Gemini energy, right? Friends, family. What the heck? Okay. Wow. I hope that has given you some type of understanding and guidance, new passion, even turning off. You know, here you are listening to this. That's great. You know, finish this one. But you know what I mean? Then put it away. Go out into nature, right? That's what it said. Go outside. It's nice. Turning off your phone. Just sit and be human. You're a human being. Be human and receive for all of your work. All right, I am going to take these and move them out of the way. Wow. See, I didn't bring any tarot over to get clarification, or I would have, but wow. So once again, thank you, Pile 1. Hope that's helped. 2858. There was your cute little book, R.L. Stine and I Living Dead. I want to say maybe if you are guided in more clarification, because I did the pick a book, R.L. Stine with the Garbage Pail Kids, which is really fascinating. And it does talk about, now those were quite a little while ago in my channel. So you might have to click my channel and scroll for a little bit. But there was 1, 2, 3 to pick from. It was around Easter time. I'm trying to remember exactly when I did this, but I do remember it talking about arguing in there. I kept getting maybe something, and it even brings up the perfects or Parker. I was getting, okay. Fascinating. I am setting this off to the side and let's go to book number 2. Wow. And book number 2 at 29:58. Book number 2, The Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. So if you're watching all the way through, great. These are fascinating. This is my first time, my first session opening these mini little books, and I thought how cute. It does look like it only shows you like the first page. I got no clue what's on here. Let's take a peek though. The list of love. Wow, reminders of him. Write a list of all the people who deeply love you. Think of all the people who deeply love you and feel the love. Colleen Hoover. Wow. Very fascinating. So let's see. Let's get into this. I did see and notice that I can't really read deeper into the book beyond like the first page. It's just a little too, it's not clear. It says this book is for Tasara. What? Tasara. This book is for Tasara. This also says a young mother fights to earn a place in her child's life, but is a room. Okay, I'm going to read the back of the book as well. I'm going to try. This is fun. Okay. After seeing 5 years, and after serving 5 years in prison for a tragic mistake, Kevin, what is this? Kenna Rowan returns to the town where it all went wrong or something like that, hoping to reunite with her 4-year-old daughter. The person who has closed the door on her completely is her daughter. It's so hard to read these little tiny things, okay? As I open it, you can't even read the first page on this one. Like, look at it. So live and learn too. Maybe these are the epilogue. You can't read anything. So maybe check that book out. I've never heard of it, read of it. I don't know if it's true story based on true story or fiction, whatever. Let's jump into your cards now. Reminders of him. Making a list of all the people who love you. First and foremost, this is your high vibe, Becky Moore's high vibe. Let's see the places. No way I knew the library. I was like, I'm going to put places in because then I knew I was like, all right, we're doing the books here. So maybe at the library, finding different books. Maybe even it has to do with a librarian or someone who works at the library. And then the learner, no way, students even going to the library. So your place is the library. Book collection, reading nooks, research. I love this. Reminders of him. And the learner, seeker of knowledge, inquisitive progress, aspirant, explorer. You know, these don't look like elementary at this point. You know what I mean? This is high school, college level learning. I mean, maybe some of these could be elementary. Page of Swords. Oh, this is learning. Page of Swords represents even young energy, looking in, stalking, spying potentially, but learning to gain the wisdom and the knowledge. Page of Swords. Oh, the Hierophant. Learning about legal stuff, learning about spirituality, religion. Hierophant represents, to me, is Taurus energy, earth energy, learning about commitments. Someone even looking in on a Taurus energy, or the Hierophant. Let's see. Spying. This is gaining all this wisdom and knowledge. So Hierophant is usually a spiritual leader or something that people can go to get. So, you know, they're very connected. There's all the crosses here, kind of represents even the Pope or priest, you know. But this is about commitment as well. So even when you get married or something, laws. I'm seeing the Crown. Very interesting. The Chariot in reverse. Okay. Taurus and Cancerian energy potentially. But in reverse, showing not taking this trip or action. Maybe they even told you not to, maybe someone isn't going, you know what I mean, to move, or they were even given this guidance to stay, and think of all the people who love you. All right. I bury myself in work to forget you. Wow. Unlimited. So this is a hidden truth message. They bury themselves in work. Reminders of him, the library. Studying. Writing it down. This is about being committed. And contracts. Marriage. Religion. Your beliefs. What you value. And it is grounded in earthly energy as well as spiritual. And I'm seeing as someone not being able to travel, or just not wanting to. There's no movement. There is still learning. Maybe they can't drive even. Unlimited. I create my reality with the thoughts I think and things I focus on. I am unlimited in my ability to create a beautiful life full of good and love and gratitude at midnight. Oh, I love acknowledging all the little things I'm grateful for, no matter what I have going on. I always have things to be thankful for. Whenever I'm feeling upset, I can fill up a page with things I appreciate. This begins to shift my mood and focus on to that which brings me joy. At midnight, we have Queen of Keys in reverse. So I have pulled in Earth energy. This is about knowledge and learning, but this is the feminine now. Very interesting. Maybe even staying up late or something, midnight, something happening, writing these things down. I don't know why midnight I'm pulling out. Midnight. Bury myself in work. Maybe staying up all night working even. I want to see why Queen of Keys is in reverse. See, you only received one. I'm seeing it in even the duality of it. This is even maybe about learning something else. Because I feel like Queen of Keys is always, she's patiently, look at her again. And she has a book in her hand. Look at that. There's knowledge. She's smiling, looking off in the distance. But in reverse, there is something here. I feel like you can't travel. I feel like this is somewhere where there isn't, there is a sense of distance between you. So, Sharon Ann Klinger, Sandra Ann Taylor, the Akashic Guidebook. These are beautiful authors. There's also, and there's more. There's a whole bunch more, right? Welch, Nick, Kurt, Sherry, Cherry. Okay, I'm going to open up to Queen of Keys and see Six of Keys and Crescent Moon. There's still work to be done. A lot of the keys, very fascinating. Okay, here we go. Wow, 208 and 209. Okay. So usually sometimes I'll bring these things up. So maybe there's Aquarian energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarian, potentially in reverse here. You could experience an emotional distancing from a business woman or have a difference of opinion or dispute with a woman in authority. You or a woman may be thinking about quitting a job even. A higher position that you want may not be available, or a position that you have earned may no longer be fulfilling for you. In some cases, this reversal can indicate being laid off or a distancing in a love relationship. Regardless of how this reversal manifests, this is a time to consider your aspirations and all that brings you to your happiest next step in life. When the Queen, the King is not here. However, you have the Hierophant right there, and I am seeing a crown for sure. That's very interesting. I was even saying that there's a distance, and so I'm even thinking, you know what I mean? With this, a businesswoman, you or them, okay? And it could have to do with someone you work with, or regardless, just there's a sense of like, I bury myself in work to forget you. All these reminders of him. Colleen Hoover. So, wow. Midnight. Coming home at midnight even. Or the gratitude. Very interesting. All right. Let's feel the Queen of Keys beside you. 210. Sense the support she has for you. She is ready to give you a key for your own life. This key may be a feeling, a word or idea, or a symbol that informs you in some way. Take this key now and sense what it means and how it feels. Wow. So, a word or a symbol. I want to give you something else then to accompany that. I know. I'm going to grab the words and the charms. The words and the charms. All right. I don't use these often, but I felt guided to take it as it resonates. All right. The word, list of love, even the people who do love you. Remember that, and even your gratitude. Any jelly? Any jelly? You got jelly. The jelly. Any jelly? You like jelly? Any jelly? Oh, what's your favorite? Is it grape jelly? Like any jelly. You like any jelly. You low. Are you low on jelly? Tear. Is there tears? A cycle. Or sweep, race, and wrinkly. That's what I got. Those are your words. So I'm going to get you a symbol or a charm, okay? Closing my eyes for this, for those who are guided in, and take it how resonating. Some of these might have any, or different. I said any. Sweeping, wrinkly, cycle. All right, here's your charms. A purse, a spider web, a music note, a feather. And what's this? I think this is a lipstick or something. What is this? This is a weird one. I don't know. You got a purse, a music note with a charm on it, a blue music note, the spider web. The spider web. Okay, it makes me think of Libra now. I don't know. But the spider webs, and looking at and seeing the spider webs, makes me think of it also the never-ending story. Okay, when he's like got the book or something, he's hiding in the library or something. What is this? I think it's a lipstick. Let's see. A feather. So maybe even listening to music in your car or on a trip. Huh. The music. The feather. Let's see. Your purse. It's a little black and white. It's a little handbag. Or why I say black and white? Gold and black with a little rhine. You got the rhinestones. Rhinestone cowboy just popped in my head. All right, guys. That is your messages for those who were drawn into book number 2. All right, I'm going to take these words and I'm going to put them back here. Thank you so much. You can listen to the next one, continue on. I'm going to clean these ones up. Listen to your monthly message if you feel so guided. Wow. Interesting. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you all so much. Once again, reminders of him, the library, and the learner. Fascinating. Get your little charms out of the way. And now I'm going to move on to book number 3. And if this is where we lead, thank you so much. I hope that is giving you some understanding and clarity. Let's go. Book number 2 is Matilda. Book number 3, 4347. Book number 3, Matilda by Roald Dahl. Quentin Blake, illustrated. It says, okay, where's my little magnifying glass? Did I move it? Oh, yeah. Because these are tiny little messages. Okay, make sure everything you do is so completely crazy, it's unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to see what the very first page says. So we got Matilda. And look, she has all these books. Reading. Matilda. Puffin books. I'm looking. Look how tiny they are. The Reader of Books. For Michael and Lucy. Michael and Lucy. That's what I say. Okay, I'm going to read it. The Reader of Books. It's a funny thing about mothers and fathers. Even when their own child is the most disgusting little blister you could ever imagine, they still think that he or she is wonderful. Some parents go further. They become so blinded by adoration, they manage to convince themselves their child has qualities of genius. Well, there's nothing very wrong with all this. It's the way of the world. It is only when the parents' revolting offspring that we start shouting, "Bring us a basin. We're going to be sick." Page 1. That's all you can read after that, So, that's what I read. Okay, Matilda. Let's see what your vibe is. Ask yourself these questions. Get curious and ask yourself these questions. What does it feel like when I feel good in my body? What does joy feel like to me? What would it feel like if I were able to receive joy and love? What would it feel like in my body if I were a high vibrational being? Get curious, ask questions, and then notice how your body changes. All right, let's see your places and all your messages in your tarot. The arena. So, feeling good at the arena, competitive environment, sporting events, performance stage. Oh, the careerist. Maybe even wanting to be, an athlete or working the arena, performance, sporting events. Dreamer of grand schemes, vision, cunning, machinist, machination, aspiration. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, let's see your tarot. We're going to find out. That was interesting. So we have a Queen of Wands in reverse. So this Aries, Leo, Sag, feminine. I don't like seeing them in reverse. I actually saw both of them. I see this is laying down a heavy burden. Someone felt very burdened. This feminine or you. So maybe, taking all this action. Why is Queen of Wands? I'm also seeing no longer burdened. You and I were too young. Too young. So whomever you're thinking of. I'm seeing her as not a queen, you know what I mean? Running around. This is, to me, a feminine needing attention, player energy. Woo! Oh, I just flipped her again. No, she stayed. And so I'm flipping people off even. There was a time that it was feeling very burdened by something, doing a lot of work. Ask yourself, what does it feel like when I feel good in my body? All right, you and I were too young. That is the hidden message. All right. Here are your mindful messages. It's something about your food and making sure you're fueling yourself as well, and infinite creativity. At any moment, I'm able to tap into an infinite source of energy and creativity within me. Unique ideas flow through, each one capable of blossoming into beautiful creations. All right. And then food. Something about August. Oh my gosh. So maybe it's Leo. Your time frame is August. Okay. Virgo, Leo energy. Something, your food, your fuel. What I eat fuels me. I eat the best foods accessible to me. I infuse my food with love and gratitude before eating, visualizing the nutrients I'm consuming and the love that went into growing and preparing the food. Infinite creativity, even creativity in your food, like art. August, and then we got balance. No way. So interesting enough, I do have a little bit of Libra energy, Sagittarian, Leo, Aries, and then we got the Virgo. Your one card is balance, so we've got to be careful here. It's in reverse, so we're gonna find out what this is about. I feel like maybe there was we're doing something. Sometimes this can be with partnerships. There could actually be legal stuff going on. Matilda. Okay, why is balance in reverse? Let's see. 7 of Forces. I see Archangel Michael, 6667. Maybe there is some Gemini or Virgo. The name Michael was there too. I see 5253. A birth. A Taurus. Okay, I need to go to 7 of Forces. Scrolls, our wisdom, roses, forces. Here we go. Now, I need to double check. You know, that's why I know this could have something to do with legal stuff, because it has the scales and justice. And it's in reverse. So I'm also seeing, like, someone no longer putting in the work or doing the effort, you know. It's laying down a heavy burden. You and I were too young. Just accepting that even. But maybe there is legal stuff with this. I see Aries, Libra, Sagittarius. Interesting enough. 8, 9, 17, 8, 7, 8. Maybe Cancerian. Aries and Scorpio, maybe. Aries. A double Aries, yeah. Let's see. Reverse, this card indicates that you may be out of balance and embroiled in some difficult situation that has caused you to lose clarity and even your power. This could indicate stressful legal matters or a situation that seems unjust to you. You may feel all tied up in red tape, but you need to be proactive. Take the action needed to untie the situation bit by bit. Acquire good counsel and advice to see the situation through and help you get all the details straight. The outcome may not go exactly as desired, but remember to keep your balance. Seek only justice. Release revenge and anger. You don't want your urgent attachment to create more difficult karma in this matter. On a personal level, this reversal is a warning you to get centered and balanced once again. Bring balance back to your diet. Your diet, your food is important there too. Your physical exercise and your mind. Consider how your choices and thoughts are going to impact your future in this life and in lifetimes to come. Take the actions that will set the scales back in balance, not just between you and others, but within your life as well. There may be components of your daily schedule that have thrown you off your center. It's time for you to set things right again. When all things are balanced, the good energy you send out will attract great energy back to you. Akashic force. Close your eyes and see yourself putting on the robes of a court judge. Look upon any situation in your life that requires a balanced understanding, whether it is an actual legal matter or any other situation. See it with the wisdom of Solomon and determine what to do next. Wow. Very interesting, Matilda. Well, very, very interesting. Okay, thank you all so much. This is the final book. This was fun, for sure. I might do one of these again. I do have some other, pick a number, pick an angel number, pick a dragon, pick a crystal, messages if you feel so drawn in there. Thank you all so much. I hope you've enjoyed. Bye-bye.